So what you're looking at there is the Blisworth tunnel. About 60 odd miles beyond that, you keep heading down the Grand Union, you hit London. We're not going to London. We are going to Birmingham, which is 60 odd miles that way. So 4 days, 3 hotels, and hopefully a lot of really cool experiences. So as I say at the start of every one of these videos, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we go again. One big happy family. It's the first significant junction to come to. Got to cross that bridge to get on the other side of the canal now. Horses in a field, might just be able to catch a church steeple in the distance. I love this country so very much. Some of these old bridges are just glorious. Try not to disturb this one. That wasn't my fault. I take absolutely no responsibility for. Blame your mates over there, not me. Yes, giraffes. We have some light rain at the moment, but it's really not too much of an issue. Beautiful rural part of the countryside I'm in now. So quiet. You want to know why I do what I do? It's because every now and then you turn a corner and you get to see something like this. Hi. Yes, it must be to do with the museum. So that's the M1. Well, there I was, planning to take a cafe stop, but no, despite saying it's open at 5 o'clock, the Wilton Marina Cafe is closed. Looks like we're pressing on then. Big marina though. Okay, down that way leads on to the Leicester Arm. We're heading towards Braunston. Our hotel is a mile or two short of that, so we should be in the final phases of this now. Kind of weary, but it's been beautiful. A little wet from time to time, but hey ho, that's what you get. Keep plodding. I thought the path's meant to be a bit dodgy past this, past Napton Junction. Guess we're about to find out. A little bit of sunlight on the water. A while since I've seen that. So I started my day at the Blisworth tunnel and I am concluding this part of the walk at the Braunston tunnel. Don't know how clear it is. I'll try and home in a little bit. Another really long tunnel which I'm going to have to walk over the top of, but that's for tomorrow. So next step is going to find my hotel, which should not be too far away. I am tired, but day one of a long hike, pretty much half the course. Looking forward to getting to the hotel, getting freshened up, grabbing a bite to eat and chilling for the rest of the evening. So let's plod on. sail day one to shore. This looks to be a bigger physical tunnel than Blisworth. Let's try and have a peek around without ending up in the drink. Nah, I can't lean further enough around to see what I'm doing. Hey ho, worth a try. Hallelujah. Thank goodness for that. No comments about the red tracksuit bottoms. I know, I just had a mad moment, guys, what can I say? Well, it's food o'clock. Went with a steak and ale pie and side order of chips. And then I'm just going to flake out. So, thank you for watching today. We're going to do it all again tomorrow. Am I nutter or what? Bye. Okay, boys and girls. Day 2. And the sun is shining. So this is the track that, if I follow it for far enough, should, I stress the word should, lead me to the other end of the Bronxton Tunnel and onto the Grand Union Canal. Here's hoping. Now I think that's possibly one of the chimneys coming up from the tunnel itself. Don't know if that's actually the case, I'll check that out later. Guess we'll find out. Yep, feeling just a little bit smug right now. Ooh, I can just about see the light at the other end. Don't know if it's going to come up in the video, but I can see it. Anyway, we're not going that way. That's the way. It's a really busy section here. Just passing through a series of 6 locks. Canal boats named after my oldest daughter. Hi Ollie. This is such a pretty section of the canal. Absolutely idyllic. If it was a little later in the day, I could very well be tempted. I don't know what attack campers are, but I do not want to meet them. Morning. Morning. Wide and busy section here. Just northwest of Daventry right now. So we've made it to what's basically Mecca for canal boats. The beautiful Bronston Marina. How cool is this? Now that looks a very nice pub. Mental note made. Come from that way. You want that away. Ka-ching! That away. Wonder how old that is. You see, the thing about the Grand Union is the variety of it. It goes through so many different incarnations, from beautiful countryside like this, through industry, towns, little villages, and then there's the little communities, sort of the communities that exist on the canal itself. It's its own entity. It's like it's got its own ecosystem. If you ever get the chance to experience it like this, I really do encourage you to take it, because it's quite something. Good to know. A little bit of light rain. Not too bad at the moment. Don't think there was much predicted for today, but who knows? Warwick. Warwick, this way. From time to time the weather can catch you unawares. Case in point, I just decided to stop for lunch. The skies were grey, bit overcast, with no suggestion of rain, not really. Oh boy, the clouds just opened on me. Didn't really have much time to get my waterproofs on. And yeah, a bit wet now, but the rain stopped and I'm heading on, and I suppose I shall dry out. Oh, the joys of this malarkey, eh? Mid-afternoon, sun came back. It comes, it goes. I have no idea what that's all about. Don't know if that's the lockkeeper's cottage or whether there's just someone lucky enough to live by the canal. Either way, nice. Reached Stockton top block, distance to Warwick, Don't know, don't care. I'm just walking. Another cracker. Just to stop off the canal because it was really claggy. A lot like this. Do a bit of negotiating around. Voila. That last bit was to avoid that bit. So, don't get me wrong, these walks are great, they're amazing. From time to time, however, at certain parts during any given day, you will hit a bit of a wall. It's usually when you're you're not super close to the finish, you're about 6-7 miles out, and those miles start to feel very long and very hard. And yeah, I think I'm reaching, I was saying I reached that point a couple of hours ago. So I think I'm about 4 miles out now from Leamington, Warwick. So it's just one foot in front of the other. Still beautiful, weather's still great. Just my legs are, yeah, they're feeling it. Maybe it's my age, you know. Rob, shut up, don't say that. Anyway, we keep plodding. So, about 6:15, still not there. Therefore, fish and chips on the hoof, canal side. I mean, fine dining, waterside location, what more can you ask for? Anyway, long story short, I have ferociously miscalculated the distances today. You see, canals meander, and I don't think I factored that in, so I think I'm probably well into the 20-mile mark now, so got to keep plodding, no other choice. Funny old bridge. Really industrial area I'm walking through now. Stark contrast to what I was looking at earlier. My destination is the Jersey Villa guest house. That little blue dot there is me. I'm not too far, but it feels like forever right now. Ooh, looky, what do we have here? We have an aqueduct going over a railway line, no less. How cool. Another aqueduct. And these properties you may or may not be able to see in the distance. Warwick. This is where I get off the canal for today. About 11 hours after I left the Mercure in Daventry. It's been a long one. Feeling it. But once again, we've done it. And we've made it. Great little place. Already had an email directing me around the back. Number 5, which has apparently been left unlocked. So let's see what we've got. Oh, it's quite quaint. How nice. How needed. Oh, I'm bushwhacked. I think I've earned these after today. No idea how many miles I've done. I think it must be well over 20. Yeah, so much for my distance estimations. Not even close, not even ballpark. So I'm going to have to learn from that. I'm going to look at the route I've got for tomorrow, which should take me from Warwick to Knoll, again through hopefully some nice Warwickshire countryside, and then from there is the final leap into Birmingham. So thank you once again for watching. and yeah, catch you soon. Day 3. Sun is shining today. Warwick to Knoll. Let's go. Well, here we go, back on the canal again. Just done a quick nip to Tesco to get some essentials for the day. See what delights today brings. Kind of sounds like a name for a porn film. Never short of a pub on the Grand Union. I'm hoping you can see a heron under the bridge in the shade. Apparently that's the 4th-7th arm. We're going this way. And that, boys and girls, is a whole lot of locks. "21 locks. Stairway to heaven." Famous scones. Oh. Now the lock's just to keep it going. Have to change sides here, however. Quite the network. Morning. If heaven were a cafe, a little like this. Oh, that was just so nice. Yeah, just got to go through this lot. Up ahead is the Shrewy tunnel, not as long as the Blisworth or the Bromston tunnel, but nonetheless impressive. Loving all the creepers hanging down. It's quite a climb up. sign is slightly worse for wear. I think it's pointing to the path between these two houses. Look left. Look right. Yeah, this will be right. A tunnel that leads back down to the canal. Kind of cool. You'll notice the canal boat has its lamp on as it goes through the tunnel itself, which is just down there. You can hear it dripping. Just listen to the bird song. If you're anything like me, perhaps sometimes you struggle to be in the moment, so to speak. I mean, even on walks like this, I can be thinking ahead of various things, and then I catch myself and I say, Rob, stop. And just notice what's around you, notice the sounds and the smells, and just the simple act of being present. It's almost spiritual. And I wonder whether that's something that you struggle with as much as I do. So I keep having to remind myself, even at times like this, be present, be in the moment. I'll show you this really old house here. Amazing. Some of these long stretches are just like Roman roads. They just go on and on. Just crossing over to the other side where the towpath is now. Not too far from Knoll now. I'll make no predictions of ETA after yesterday, however. I see I have to go under the bridge. Who knew? So, I am that little blue dot there, and what I've got to do, I've got to follow the canal up to Knoll Locks and just past until I hit that road there, and then I'm going that way, and that's when I find the Greswold Arms. Home base for the evening, not far at all now. Approaching Knoll Locks now. There's me expecting Knoll to be a scuddy little Midlands town. Not so much. Coming up ahead is my off-ramp from the canal today, heading into Knoll itself to find the pub. And that'll be me tomorrow. And here we are. Home base for the day. Nice location. Time to relax. Nice pub. Good morning. That there is my right shoulder, and that's what happens when you carry a heavy rucksack for a few days. You also get to have feet that look something a bit like a hobbit's. But you know what? As battered and as knackered as I am, I wouldn't change it for the world. Nice pub. However, it's day 4. Today, Noel to Birmingham. Gas Street Basin, to be specific. So, boys and girls, it's time to finish what we started. I'm going this way. This is so bizarre. I'm really close to Birmingham, but you'd have absolutely no idea. It's quiet, it's still, it's beautiful. There is the M42. And the first of what I expect is going to be a whole lot of graffiti I'm going to be seeing later today. Alright, Trouble, you're going to come say hello? You're not, you're eating grass, whatever it is you're eating. I think I just became a parent again. You are so tame. I think Mum is very chilled as well. Morning, Mummy. Got nothing for you folks. You're on your own. Solihull. Don't think Da Vinci's got too much to worry about. Funny little signs keep popping up now. Oh, that looks fun. Don't get a great deal of graffiti on locks in the countryside. Not too far now, a mile maybe 2. Have to loop around the centre of the city to get to Gas Street Basin. Actually getting to walk through a tunnel. It's kind of cool. I've either had to go around over the top, actually go through. And this is the Ashstead Tunnel. approaching Aston Junction, going that way. They probably should have put on the outskirts, really, shouldn't they? Keep expecting to bump into the Peaky Blinders. Now we're talking. Well, that was just about perfect, and it wasn't even pre-planned. Here I am, boys and girls, arriving at the end of the journey, and they even rung the bells for me. Admittedly, guys, that is one hell of a paint job. It's a pub called The Botanist. So my journey's not over quite yet. I've now got to make for Birmingham New Street railway station in order to get a train to Northampton. And from Northampton I need to get, probably going to be a taxi, the short distance to Blisworth, where my car was left on Tuesday. Well, you know what they say, the journey is the destination. So, to close this series of videos, I decided to come back to Blisworth. It's always hard to know how you conclude something like this. That way, 60, 70 odd miles, is Birmingham. But on this occasion, I'm not going that way. I'm going that way. By car. Going home. So long, folks. Thank you for watching.